I've been bold all my life, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Well, that's right. We really do appreciate you here at HSN. April is Customer Appreciation Month, and we really want to let you know in as many words as we can how much we love you being here with us. I'm Tamara Hooks. I'm your host, and I'm going to be with you for this 2 hours. And we've got fashion with Diane Gilman, can you tell? We've got some really great jeans. We've got some really cute tops. Diane's gonna be joining us, Skyping from her home in New York, and we're glad that you're here as well. And I'll tell you, whether you're shopping for fashion or whether you just needed a friendly voice for the next couple of hours, just hang out with us because we love that you're here with us. And again, we do appreciate you, not only in April, all throughout the year. All right, so we're gonna get it started, but I wanna share some jeans with you because I know you're thinking, okay, well, I've got jeans, right? You don't have jeans like these. These are in the classic stretch style, the floral fray hem ankle jean. And they're so cute, I have to tell you. I love that there's some fun detail on these. So we've got these coming up at a feature price, and you can see how cute those are. Just alone, they're gonna show off some fun little shoes that you might be wearing with them, and you're gonna have some really cute tops to go right along with that as well. So just wanted to give you a little sneak peek there so that you could, you know a little bit of something that's coming up in these 2 hours. But we're gonna jump in and get started with actually the top that you just saw on Emily and on Sonia, who are gonna be joining us as well. They're wearing the multi-print tiered top. So really pretty colors. You've got your choice of tangerine, this is chambray, and this is purple. And all really nice, but you can see they're all multi-tiered, multi-prints. The chambray that you see here is the most limited. And let me just pop this with my denim jeans, because if you wanted to do kind of an all blue kind of look, I think it looks great with these jeans. So whether it's the brighter colors or if you wanted just to stick to all blue, you could easily do this. We've got a featured price. You've got 3 flex, which means you can spread that payment out over 3 credit card payments, but you get it coming home in extra small to 3X, 27.5 inches long, 100% rayon, machine wash. But you know what? There's more to tell, and we're gonna let Diane tell us. No, it's so great that Diane is with us. Diane, from home, right? Look at how glamorous you are.
You know what? I don't think in the 26 years I've been on air that I have ever once paid attention to what my professional makeup artist does, to what my professional hairdresser does, to what the nail techs do. I mean, how much do you appreciate all those people that put us together?
I do, because yes, because we'll come in and we'll sit down and basically close our eyes and we wake up and we're TV ready. Yeah, but now we have to do it ourselves.
Oh, it's terrifying.
Well, Diane, I think you did a great job.
Oh, thank you. It took forever. You know what? I love the introduction of print for spring. I love the outfit Emily has on, but look, Sonia, hi ladies. I miss you guys. Look at the color variants you get here. So if you're somebody who wants to kind of root yourself in darker color through that tummy area, you've got it here. You've got 3 prints, one a foulard, which is a little more tailored, one a dark ground multi-floral, and one a light ground floral. So you've got so many colors to work with. You've got a whole spring effect to it. It's a breath of fresh air. It looks great layered under its matching cardigan. It's going to be good on its own come later. And it is a gorgeous fabric that has so much flow, so much drape. Everything we did for spring had a sense of gentle, refined femininity to it, and that's what I would say this has. And the fabric itself against your skin, heavenly. Yes. Throw it in the washer and a dryer, absolutely no worry about wrinkling. But you know, clothing tells us when we look at someone we know or don't, clothing tells us who they are, kind of what's on their mind about themselves. So in a time that's difficult, I always think it's important to wear something uplifting and something that says, no matter what's going on, I'm still me, I'm still centered, and I'm still happy. And I can't think of anything happier than a multi-floral.
Agreed, agreed. And I'll tell you real quick, because there are so many of you jumping in and shopping early, the chambray is the fastest seller, but a lot of you are getting multiples. And you know what, Diane? I think it's because, as you see on the girls, it's just so easy. And more than anything, we want easy flow. We want to be, because we're not wearing shapewear at home. We're not, you know, or anything like that. We just want it just to put it on and it just to flow and be easy. And
yeah, and you know, talking about being at home and not wearing shapewear, I'm going to need to put that bandana around my face not to let food in, because, you know, I decided, oh, I'm going to take online cooking classes and I'm going to make the most out of my time. Well, cooking comes with eating. That comes with overeating when you're home 24 hours a day. You want simple tops like this that never bark back at you.
You know what? You're so right. And everybody watching is laughing because they're like, yeah, I've been eating more than I ever have before. It's just what we do. So if you want this top, I know we have to go because we actually have 2 hours and they're jam-packed. So sometimes we're gonna have to rush a little bit, but just if you want this top, it's that purple, tangerine, or chambray. Chambray is the fastest seller. And if you want that, before somebody gets it, it's extra small to 3X. Now this is gonna be quick. And Diane, you just referenced the matching cardigan. Look at how great that is. So this is
I love that. That is one of my all-time favorites. I love a peplum because if you've got one of the tops and you can just layer it underneath, I'd love to see it. If you don't, you don't. But I love the combination of a knit that has a beautiful sweatery hand and those peplum tiers. They're so unexpected. They take what is kind of a masculine look in a cardigan and make it flowy and feminine. And, you know, this is something where if you are able to get out of your house, just to take a walk around the neighborhood, just maybe to go from your sunroom to the end of the driveway to pick up your mail, and it's always Peter's Principle. You're always going to see your snooty neighbor that's always checking you out. What a great piece to just slip it on. It always looks right. You don't expect a knit cardigan to have the gorgeous double-tiered peplum. And then I shouldn't have favorites with my children, but I do happen to love the blue combo because I'm a blue jean girl. I'm a denim girl, and that is such a perfect piece for every bit of DG2. You've got a natural tones in jeans in your closet.
Yeah. Absolutely, and you can see Emily literally just effortlessly threw that on.
So cute.
So, and I know a lot of you picked up the top or are picking up the top in that chambray blue. Go ahead and pick up that cardigan that goes with it. And we have a matching cardigan for the chambray, it's called navy. For the purple, it's still purple. For the terracotta, this is gonna go with that tangerine. And we also have sage. Sage is the most limited. And I think you could-
beautiful.
I think so too. I think you could wear the sage with the chambray top if you got that. And I wanted to show you that purple too, just so if you got that one, you could see it all together.
You know, there's something about getting up in the morning, getting dressed, putting on something you love, putting on a little makeup, because even if you're not going out, you are walking past mirrors. And every time you walk past a mirror, you want to say, yeah, it's still me.
Yeah.
It is, to me, fashion, one of our purposes as fashion designers is to create uplifting styling. And that's what this is to me. It's so unexpected. It's so unique. It's so boutique-y.
Yes.
And you know what? Both pieces, you just throw them in a washer and a dryer. It is so easy to care as well.
And you're good to go. And you've got flex pay, so you can spread those payments out. And just so you know, again, sage is the most limited, extra small to 3X. The cardigan is 27 inches long, and you do have 4% spandex in there. And I don't know if I mentioned it's a customer pick, but it's a customer pick. Okay, Diane, we have got to talk about these floral fray hem ankle jeans. It's in classic stretch, and we'll explain what that means. But you're seeing them there in the chambray, and I'll show you all of the other colors as, oh, I'm sorry, that's the mid-tone. I'll show you all of the other colors as well. But these are so cool. So this is black, and they're all different in their print, in their kind of personality. So that's the black. This is the chambray. Look at that. This is that mid-tone that you just saw there on Emily. And we have them in cream.
Isn't the cream and that soft coral has that very kind of a retro, shabby chic look to it that I love so much. And then you've got that distressing and a little bit of distressing at the bottom, but this truly is a blast from the past. You know what, Tamara? It takes me back to my days. Oh, that shabby chic. I love that. Love that. Takes me back to my days when I was designing for rock and roll stars, taking their denim home, setting it up on my kitchen counter, taking out oil paints and hand painting their jeans. If you get back down to the bottom of this jean, you'll see the artistry of it. You'll see that it looks, each and every one of them look hand painted.
Yes.
Look at how the shading is. Look at the brush strokes. I mean, this is a romantic jean, and I love that fringe at the bottom, which, by the way, when we do that fringe, people actually have to go in afterwards with little scissors and hand cut all around, like manicuring.
Wow.
And make it even. You know, there's a lot of workmanship that goes into this, but they are so unique. I mean, you would never expect to find this in a brick and mortar department store. This would be a jean you would find in your local high-end boutique that you love to go into, but you don't love to shop at because everything's $200 and $300.
Yes.
And then we gave you that little bit of destruction with the slits in it, which just creates a little more movement around the ankle. But aren't these amazing? And they're done with what we call pigment print, which means that the color is very much like hand painting with oil, and it sits on top, but look at the amount of detail. Usually we're only allowed to use 6 or 8 colors in a print, but I would say there's a good 15, 16 colors in each of these variations. Nothing to me says spring more than beautiful florals.
Yes.
And what a unique way to do it.
Absolutely, and I will tell you this too. You mentioned these were very boutique, but but usually in a boutique you would have a couple sizes and that's it. But you did sizes 2 to 24 women's. We have the petite, average, and tall. And petite is very important too, because usually if you're petite, a lot of times you have to buy the average and then cut off all of the detail just to make it fit right. But not with these.
Yeah.
And I'll let you know, if you want that blush color, we have only a few hundred, and then we say goodbye to that one, about 400 left in that blush color if you want that one.
So the other thing that I love about it is the destruction in it. This is what I call a multi-tiered jean. It's got the fringe on the bottom. It's got the hand-painted and then applied pigment print silk screening. It's got the destruction through the jean, but it's also got a special enzyme wash for the classic denim that makes it softer and stretchier than classic has ever been. See, I love the ivory color, and I love the chambray. I love the ivory. I love the blush. I remember the first apartment I ever had when I was a freshman in college was all decorated in shabby chic. I can still picture it in my mind. I love those pale down colors. I like the fact that in all of these, well, the black, you have to have a certain amount of contrast, but the colors we chose for these flowers really harmonize with the dyed color of the background of the denim. These are gorgeous. These are so unique.
They
oh,
really
pretty.
are.
And look at that stretch.
I know, look at this. And
Oh,
just
yeah.
so you know, even with the distressing, you're not gonna see your skin coming through because of the way that these are made. The distressing is along the front. The back is gonna be a nice clean back. So all of the interest, because you want everyone to be looking at you from the front. So you've got all of that interest right there along the front. And no matter which way you go, if you're lightening up for spring and summer, then you go chambray, cream, or if you're lucky enough to be just the handful of people who can get that blush, do that.
Beautiful?
Yeah.
Really. I always call that pedicure coral because it is a blush color, but it is so sweet. And in a year when fashion is focusing on shades of pink, I honestly think that's one of the most beautiful pinks we've ever done. And then look at those flowers. See what this allows you to do, Tamara, because you've got chambray blue in your leaves. You are now going to be able to wear maybe our chambray peplum jean jacket with this. So you'll be able to coordinate back to denim.
Yes.
Every single one of these has a shade of soft white in it. So a simple white t-shirt, but really all eyes are on that floral design. And I think we executed each and every one of them so sensitively and really so artistically.
Absolutely agreed. And I think the hardest decision is which way do I go? A lot of you are calling in for the chambray and also for the mid-tone. These they're different. If you love your Diane Gilman jeans, but maybe you have, you have the classic colors. And then maybe you have some fun fashion colors. And now you wanna branch out a little bit and do a little bit more artistry. This is the way you do it. We're also live on Facebook, and Trudy on Facebook said she's sitting here watching in her lime green DG2 jeans. So Trudy, this is the next one that you're gonna add to your collection.
Honestly, they are a work of art, but they're also a labor of love. There's nothing we love more in our design room than to really go berserk and create these amazing kind of artistic wonders in a world of mass production. And the other thing too is when this is done, this design will never be repeated again. And we hand paint all of these to begin with.
My
they
goodness.
are, I have to say that if anything really good was happening out of being sequestered in my home, it's that I'm designing again 24 hours a day. I don't have the travel time in between. And inspiration, I think you see that run throughout DG2. You see the authenticity of our artistic endeavors. This outfit Emily has on, I'm crazy about. What I want everybody, hi ladies, I would love everybody out there to be able to pick one outfit today from our 2 hours together that's going to be your premier going out outfit. The first day you're actually allowed to go out of your house and do something you want to do. Go to that beach cafe, go to that museum, go to that restaurant you've been dying to go to. I swear to you, I'm the worst cook in the world. I am dying on my own food. If you want to go on a diet, Tamara, I'll start sending you my cooking. You will never want to eat again. But anyway, and it's true, this would be maybe my going out outfit, my first day out of the house. I want to look good. I want to express a lot of joy for freedom again. I want to start up conversations with people, and these are a conversation.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. It's the simple things. It kind of reminds me, when you were saying that, it kind of reminds me of when we were younger and we would look forward to the first day of school and what are we going to wear? And we plan that outfit. What are we going to show up in? This is that same kind of thing in a situation that, we would not have chosen, but it's been thrust upon us. So What are we gonna wear when we go back to our favorite restaurant, like you were saying? Just so you know, we've got fewer than 1,000 left in the chambray. So if this is the one you have your eye on, this is your look.
Can I see that up close again?
Yeah.
That is so romantic and so gorgeous. See, what I love is you've got the deep indigo in there, so you could be wearing an indigo jean jacket. You've got white highlighting the flowers, so you could go for a white t-shirt or even a white shoe, a tennis shoe. But you've got something special. And like, I swear to you, I'm like a little kid. I'm planning my first going out outfit. And it's definitely going to have flowers. It is definitely going to be an embellished jean. What I love about this is it doesn't have jewels on it or sequins. So this could be an everyday embellished jean. This could be like wearing a little piece of movable art.
For sure, every day, and you don't have to feel like it has to be a special occasion. This is a way for you to, your flowers stay beautiful forever. For a lot of us, I was talking to Alice a little bit earlier, one of our hosts here, and I was saying, I cannot believe we're already in the middle of April. Like, spring is kind of coming and going without us really being able to appreciate it as much. But now you have your flowers that you're always gonna have. They're always gonna look beautiful. And the fact that someone hand painted this look is so special.
You know, I was gonna try to use some of my time while I was at home to actually take some of the plain jeans, DG2 jeans I have in the closet, and just start getting inspired and hand painting them. But that's a whole other story with trying to get oil paints delivered. And so, I'm not sure that's gonna happen, but it brings me back to those days in the 1960s where I would take a jean jacket from Janis Joplin and hand paint the whole jacket. And it took weeks to do one jacket. But you know what? To have that kind of artistry in a pant leg again in the year 2020 is just amazing to me that we are able to bring that to the customer.
Absolutely, and you can see that our clock is quickly running down. The light colors, cream, chambray, and mid-tone, all very popular today. I'm so glad that so many of you are calling in, but remember, you order sizes 2 to 24 women's. You've got petite, average, and tall. So if you're petite, you don't have to cut off the best part of the jean just to make it fit for you. You're gonna have your fit for your body. So there's a little something for everybody. And these are a featured price. These are new for us. If you wanna try them, please, you can call us or you can always shop on hsn.com. And if you're new to HSN, because Diane, there's so many people who are shopping with us now who've never shopped with us before. So there are
it is a great opportunity, isn't it? You're home, and you know, Tamara, I never get the luxury of actually seeing one of my shows across my own television screen. But I'll tell you what, girl, this stuff looks good. I'm really enjoying it.
And you know what? And you pull it on and it fits. And even if you have been eating a little bit, because you've got stretch, they're still gonna fit, and you're gonna feel good in them. So definitely go for it. You can order as many of the colors as you want while we have them and while we have your size. And remember, you can always call us, or you can always shop on hsn.com as well. And we would love to be able to send yours right on out. Now, we've got so much more here at HSN, but we do want to do our part in helping to slow the spread of COVID-19. And even though we need to stay apart at this time, we're all in this together. So please stay tuned for an important reminder from the CDC.
Why should you care about the spread of coronavirus? Well, we know that people with underlying medical conditions over the age of 60 are at highest risk, but they've got to get it from somebody.
So we're asking everyone to be selfless for others so that we can protect those who are most susceptible.
Not going to bars, not going to restaurants. It all just means physical separation so that you have a space between you and others.
For more information on how you can social distance, please go to coronavirus.gov.
What really separates a house from a home? A home should provide comfort, coziness, and convenience. Join me on Monday nights where I'll be giving you great ideas for your home, your kitchen, and your life.
I just have one perfume, and that's Trésor. For me, Trésor has been me in the last 30 years. When I smelled that fragrance for the first time, I just loved it. It was original, it was sensual, it was warm. I wish Trésor not only 30 years, but 30 more. Happy anniversary, Trésor.
Join Isabella Rossellini for the 30th anniversary of Lancome's Trésor, only on HSN.
What happens every night at midnight? We launch our very best value of the day.
Definitely the Today Special always got me excited because it's always at a great value.
I definitely watch for the Today Special at midnight. Whether or not I need it, just want it.
And this is the one that you've been waiting for.
The Today Special is very tempting to shop.
I'd pop in online just about every day.
I know it's a good value. It's our top selling Today Special ever.
It gives me that extra push. You know, it's a no-brainer.
We're making bigger even better with our supersize values, and they're available only at HSN. Supersize values are based on the price per ounce of the same item in a smaller size. However, they do not reflect a price at which HSN would sell the item. Have questions? Call us at 1-800-284-3900.
Well, I'm glad that so many of you are shopping with us here at HSN. I'm Tamara Hooks, I'm your host, and we're in the midst of 2 hours of Diane Gilman fashion with Diane, who's Skyping from home with us. And I'm glad that a lot of you are on Facebook as well. One of the questions we were getting was the inseam on the tall skinnies that we were just showing you. Those are 29.5 inches on that inseam. If you want them to be longer because you have longer legs or what have you, skinnies are made to stop at the ankle, but the boot cut jean that I'm wearing is coming up and it is longer, so it will break usually on the top of your shoe, just so you know. So if you need a longer jean than 29.5 inches, then the boot cut is gonna be for you, and it's coming up in just a little bit. But let's talk about this short sleeve mesh V-neck tee. It comes to you in gray. Here is ivory. We've got chambray. We're calling this one wine, which is like a deeper red color, but we're calling it wine. And this is navy, extra small to 3X. It's 26.5 inches in length. And it is a cotton modal blend that feels so good. And Diane, these are those really nice, simple tees that have a little something extra that goes with everything.
Yeah, can you do me a favor, Tamara? Can you put your hand underneath the V so everybody can see that that is a semi-sheer, perfectly dyed to match mesh. And here's what and see, I love the striations running through the knit as well. So you've got a basic, you've got the best neckline you can possibly get. Pardon me. A V-neck, a gentle V-neck is always extremely slimming. And especially because a lot of ladies gain weight through the bust line as they age, this is a way of really evening that out so you feel more in proportion. But the beauty of this is, if you love wearing a jean jacket or a trench coat or an easy blazer, what a perfect layering piece. It has a little bit of see-through. It has the interest of the fabric, the burnout. It has the interest of the mesh. See how great that looks with the jean?
Yeah.
And it's what an easy way to make a statement and honestly have a multi-purpose garment that loves being thrown in the washer and the dryer. So you're not showing too much skin, especially when we're not tan yet. But you are taking a t-shirt to another level. It's not just another t-shirt. And we always create a fit where there's no binding through the tummy or the midriff area, where the sleeve and the armhole is cut to give the illusion of the best upper arm possible. And this is a customer pick fabric because it is a burnout cotton. So you've got that high-low textural effect, but on a very smooth surface. And it just feels like a dream. Well, cotton modal always feels like a dream. Modal is rayon, but a European kind of rayon that is what we use in its purest form is the equivalent to the hand feel of silk, because silk is not affordable today. So this to me is one of those essentials. When I enter a new season, I'm no longer going to be wearing bulky turtlenecks. And what am I going to wear? Well, loving this because the sleeve allows you to wear it on its own, but it fits under any kind of jacket and just has that I love taking classics and then giving them a twist and giving them a bit of interest that you would never expect.
That's right. And you did that here. And I like, you know, it's like a double V, but like you said, it's not plunging. It's not showing too much. You're not uncomfortable when you're wearing it. And ultimately, think about this. If you put this shirt on, this tee on with our floral hemmed jean, you're literally wearing jeans and a t-shirt, but you look better than everybody else in their jeans and a t-shirt because yours has style to it. And it looks more
interesting. Yeah. Every piece, you know, we do pieces in a very thoughtful way. We're not somebody who just does basic as a basic. So when Sonia is in that outfit where she's got the floral jean on and the mesh t-shirt, you're thinking to yourself, oh, I like that part of the neckline. Wait a second, I like the hemline on that jean. Wait a second, I like that destruction. You are creating an eyeball that's going up and down, and therefore the interest starts at the top, goes all the way down to the hem of the pant. You're looking longer and you're looking leaner. And no one is focusing on your midriff or your tummy because the interest is top and bottom. I'm always thinking about that for sure.
I love it. You draw your attention to where you want them to look. That's what you're doing here.
That's it.
You've got 3 flecks of $11.33. Go ahead and get it home. These are fun and they're really simple and will go with anything. Gray, ivory, chambray, wine, or navy. Now, I wanted to show you, my top. I wanted to show you my top because this is so cute and it's coming up. It's a Dolman sleeve with a little bit of a cutout right there along the top because I don't like to show my arms because I've got a lot of arm. I always have. Even if I were 100 pounds, I would still have a lot of arms. So I like to kind of cover mine a little bit, but this is just a little peek without looking like you're trying to cover. Dolman sleeve, really cool finished hem right here where I could pull it a little bit longer or I could pull it up a little bit and just blouse it.
Exactly, or you could front tuck it. We made it so you could do that as well.
So cute.
And look at how graceful the fabric is. And you know, again, it's a season to start showing a little skin. And I think that you and I, being in television, know that the secret to this is get some tanning powder or get a powder that, and a good kabuki brush and give yourself a tan on that shoulder line and on the upper chest.
That's right.
And and it's very effective. And it's a great way of safely showing a little skin.
Well, we're talking about staying safe. That's right. It's safely showing skin. I love that. It's coming up in just a few minutes. I'm just letting you know. This skirt, Diane, I am crazy about. We only have, just so you know.
It would look good with your top.
I love. So this is, it's a faux wrap ruffle print skirt. I'm holding it in cream because we're looking at that background color. So this one we're calling cream, and the one right behind it we're calling navy. And these are 34 inches long. They're extra small to 3X, 100% rayon. I'm gonna hold it up to myself because I'm 5'5", and just so you can see where it hits on me, and you're gonna see it on the girls who are 5'9", and you'll see where it hits on them, just to give you a feel.
5'11",
and
like Sonia.
Yes. So just so you can see, it's gonna hit me about 3 inches above my ankle. So it's a nice, beautiful flow.
I like the little bit of, we need to see it on one of the ladies, but it's a nice bit of movement. And we felt that it was going to be a year coming up of skirts. And again, femininity. So, look at the way this moves.
At you.
I mean, seriously. So for everybody, and I thank you so much, who's collected our DG2 tops and said, you know what, Diane, I love your tops as much as your bottoms. They all have the same philosophy of accentuating the good and kind of hiding the not so good. Here's a way to expand on wearing your DG2 tops by having a gorgeous skirt that looks, honestly, like you should be on the French Riviera right now, sitting in an outdoor cafe, basking in the sun and having a beautiful bottle of wine. It's romantic. They're lovely. They don't wrinkle. You throw them in a washer and a dryer. You don't worry about modesty issues because it's a faux wrap. But it's part of my job as a designer to also see what's coming in the future. So I set up my fashion crystal ball, and what I saw in the future was there are going to be a lot of skirts, and skirts are going to be very wearable and important. Now, why does that matter to us? Because the rest of the fashion industry, footwear, and quite frankly, handbags, will start to design around that concept, knowing that this is coming. So, you know what? It's a beautiful way to celebrate spring and summer. And it is, again, part of our whole trend with DG2 to feminize your closet this spring.
I'm so glad that we've got these as beautiful options for you. And I wanted, you mentioned too, the modesty, and I wanted to show you this because it is a faux wrap, and I think wraps look great on everybody, but sometimes they can be a little problematic. So I just undid the bow right here, and I'm opening this up to show you. This is what we mean by faux wrap. It's not completely open. You're still gonna pull it up over your hips, but then if the wind blows, guess what? Your skirt is still gonna give you some coverage and still be on. And it just has a movement that is flattering and beautiful. And a lot of you are calling in for this cream. If you wanted that navy, because they're completely different in print and color, there's nothing to say you couldn't get both and have just a completely different look. And Diane, I love that Emily is wearing this skirt and that t-shirt that we had just a moment ago.
It's easy, and that's why I'm saying that for everybody who's bought our DG2 tops, including the Easy Tank, this is just one more option. Ooh, I love the way it looks here too. This is just one more option as a bottom. That's just a little divergent from a jean, but works with every DG2 top you have and will really revive a lot of simple top items you have in your closet. And it's time to feminize. And I love the way the trend of this whole show is really saying, it's springtime, it's flowers. Everything we designed for spring was not harsh, but soft and sweet. And, you know, I love the fact, too, that you don't have to worry about ironing this. You just throw it in a washer and a dryer.
That's right. It's just easy. And you're going to love the coolness of it because, again, when we get out there, when we finally get out there, it's gonna be hot. We will have completely skipped over spring, and when we get out, it's gonna be the hot of summer. And what you want is a coolness to every time you take a step, to get that flow. Every time, if you get the slightest breeze, you're gonna love the way this skirt just dances with the breeze. I am looking at these, Diane, and if there are any of these left when we're done with our show, I'm ordering this in cream because
isn't it so pretty? I know. I just, you know something? I absolutely think one good skirt in your wardrobe can go a long, long way. And by the way, that is also very adorable with our Peplum jean jacket.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I love that.
You know what? I love a skirt like this with a jean jacket. You're just balancing out that denim with that little bit of movement on the bottom. And I think we're all going to be out celebrating life with a lot more appreciation soon. And you're going to want to have clothing that is celebratory. And that's exactly what this skirt is. I mean, the prints are beautiful. They've got a lot of color you can play with there. And they just look optimistic to me.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good word. It really is.
Thank you.
We'll keep that theme running throughout. And that one's new and it's exclusive. You can have it in cream or in navy. And I wanted to show you my top again. And it just so you see it on. I'm not a model. I've been eating a little bit too.
But you're gorgeous, Tamara. So really, no worries there.
But look, I want you to see
top that is.
I want you to see when we talk about the flow. I've got mic packs back here. You would never know. So it doesn't matter if it's ice cream in the front, mic packs in the back, it doesn't matter. You would never know. So we've got this for you in gray We've got it in black. I know you're gonna want them in black, so definitely get it in black. We have it for you.
White.
I know, look at how great this one is. So there's that white. We've got it for you in this beautiful aqua. Look at that.
Oh, so romantic.
Here is the, we're calling this one, is this the red? Yes, and then lastly, we've got it for you in coral. And the red, most limited in red. I'm sorry, the aqua, excuse me, the aqua, most limited in aqua.
How gorgeous is that aqua? I mean, to me, that coral, that aqua, and the white, you can't go wrong with those. I mean, they come up with where the neckline flows, highlights your face. That bit of cold shoulder, it just screams, let's go out to our favorite cafe. Let's go out and have sushi tonight. Let's go for a walk on the boardwalk. You can tell I'm getting a little nuts about wanting to get out. I'm already planning my first 2 weeks. But you know what? You want to do it in comfort as well. And this is a top that looks as good with that skirt as it looks with any of our jeans, including, I kind of like this top with a boot cut jean silhouette. What do you think?
I agree because it's got a looseness, but it's not like oversized. So
exactly.
So it still gives you a little bit of shape with that cutout of the cold shoulder, and you're showing a little, it's a 3/4 sleeve, so you still are showing off, you know, the bottom part of your arm, all of the best parts of you, which is what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, and the other thing I think for this season also is we're going to see a return of a lot of wrist candy. Like I notice I'm wearing big watches again. I'm wearing bangles again. So I love a plain top like this so that you can start to show off your favorite bracelets, your favorite long necklace. And I like basics like this. I'm not somebody that likes a lot of frou-frou up around my face. I like something where I can work with it and play with it. I could wear a high neck white tank top underneath and create a double layered look. I love that sage color. That looks so beautiful with shades of beige and khaki. Or the black, you know, if you have that in black and you put gold jewelry, bold gold jewelry with it and a black jean, you are set for your first date night with your hubby in months.
Absolutely. I'm glad that we have this for you as well, because whether it is, like you said, with the skirt, with the floral jean that we had earlier, with my boot cut that we've got coming up, like you said, you need those basics, but not boring. And when you look at this, when you put it on, you just feel good in it. It's we were talking about flow and movement and nothing being constricting in any way. There's the item number for the jeans that I'm wearing. Once again, you pull them on and they just work. They're coming up in our next hour. That's the whole look.
You know, if you're somebody who's home eating a lot like I am, that knit twill is your best friend in that jegging, is it not? Look at that.
So great.
I love this. I have a whole place in my closet for these. I just love to pull them on. Well, you know what? They function like an exercise legging and they're that comfortable, but you fake everybody out because they look like a jean. And you can gain 15 pounds and still be wearing the same size. Now that's my kind of bottom.
Mine too, because they're good for your soul. You're like, well, at least I can still get my jeans on.
Exactly.
I tell you, a couple hundred of you have picked these up these tops.
They're gorgeous. And that is the rayon spandex. You've got a lot of stretch. You've got a tremendous amount of drapeability. And the way Sonia had it on was she had it front side tucked. That band at the bottom just gives you a lot of options. And how'd you do that, Sonia? You just... just a little bit side tuck. Oh, you models are tricky girls.
Well, you know what? They make everything look so effortless. But
don't they, though?
But you know what? It's those kinds of little details that do set you apart. But you have to have the right clothing to do it with.
You know, I also think this is a great price. What I find is I don't want to spend a fortune on tops. Where our jeans are more like institutional classics that are going to last you for years, tops really are more seasonal. Because honestly, Tamara, I know you're not going to believe it, guys, yesterday it was snowing in New York.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was wearing those knit twill jeggings. Today it's 67 degrees and sunny, and I'm wearing those knit twill jeggings. But when it comes to tops change depending on weather, sunlight. This is the kind of top, and I personally would get it in black for sure. You can dress this up. You can wear it casual, like we have Bermuda shorts, TS, coming up in May. What a cute top to wear with Bermuda short. Unbelievable. And because of the beautiful drape to it, the way we meticulously cut it, here's a top that really is going to become that go-to in your closet.
Yes.
I can just see a lot of necklaces I haven't worn in a long time that I would love to wear with this, or pile on the bangles, or wear that important big watch. Dress it up, wear it casual. You can do a multiplicity of bottoms with it. And what do you think of the hand feel of this fabric against your skin?
Just, it feels like a soft, lightweight blanket. That's what I feel like. I mean, it's not hot in any way, but just, you know, the feel that you get, the texture, there's something about just a soft texture. And for me, I talk about this all the time. Over the years, I'm no longer willing to put up with anything that's uncomfortable on my skin. So if
me too.
So if it's too tight or too itchy or too rough, I'm not wearing it. This just has an ease and a flow. And I would so expect to pay more for something that feels this good. It's 3 flex payments of $13.17. And it's a top that you put on, and you're gonna wear it on Monday, and then you're gonna turn around and pull it out again on Wednesday, and then when you're going out on Friday, you're gonna put it on again. For that reason, I suggest get it in black or gray, get it in white, and then choose one other color.
Yeah, I could see wearing that. I could see wearing that with my Bermuda shorts, our TS, when you're walking on the beach in the surf. Then I could see going back to the hotel room and pulling out a pair of our embellished jeans, putting it on with an embellished jean, and going to that sidewalk cafe on the beach to have dinner. And I can see meeting up with friends, putting on some chunky jewelry. But I love pieces like this that don't cost a fortune, that are going to become so useful in your life. And see, the best part of it is my danger zone, like you, is my upper arm. Always. I think I was born with upper arm fatness, and my midriff. And this is an illusion creator for both those areas that just makes all the problems disappear. And, you know, honestly, all the little things in life that you just take for granted, maybe you take for granted that you send stuff to the dry cleaners, but guess what? When the dry cleaners isn't open for weeks and weeks, you're going to appreciate your washing machine and the pieces you picked up from DG2 that you can wash a lot more.
And they're all look good and feel good. These are customer picks on hsn.com. This is the embroidered mixed media denim top. I'm showing it to you here in the navy. This one is ivory. Ooh,
isn't that gorgeous?
Look at that. Here it is in chambray. You're gonna see it on Emily in just a moment. And lastly, we have it in wine. And we call this wine, but it is a deep red, because sometimes when we think of wine, we think a little bit more of a plum kind of color. So just so you know.
I would almost say pedicure red.
Yes. Absolutely. Look, oh, pedicures. Oh, I wish.
Oh, please.
I can't wait.
Oh my gosh. I can't show my feet at all. No, no, no. Or my nails. I mean, this. Well, N-O.
Diane, it's so funny. It's so funny. All the hosts are walking around with short nails, where 2 weeks ago we all had long nails.
I know. And I took all the color off, and then I realized I don't have any nail polish or nail remover at home. Help. Well, I want to take the navy and just get up close to that for a minute, Tamara, because I would like to say that there are approximately 150,000 embroidery stitches in this top. Wow. Look at it up close. It is, first of all, I love paisleys that mix with florals. This looks like global adventurer to me. This looks like something I would pick up in Paris or maybe in Morocco or maybe, I don't know, in some exotic place. And look at all that workmanship. And it is all satin stitch embroidery. It is done on a tencel woven front. And then the sleeves in the back are glorious knit with tons of spandex in it. So you've got a t-shirt sleeve, a completely stretchy back, a very universal neckline, and all that gorgeous embroidery. And once again, it is a shallow V-neck.
Look at that.
So yeah, the embroidery is just through the roof and off the wall.
And I like to show that, because I just want you to see it's not a patch. It's not something that was glued on. This is through and through.
Oh yeah, and beauty. You know, we craft everything. We draw it all out to begin with. We pick all the colors. I love that ivory. That would probably be my #1 choice. But I love what we call mixed media, which is it's a woven front. You need the woven part of this for the stability. And you can't embroider on a real stretchy knit like this. So the tencel, you guys love that. And then the sleeves, you can roll them up. They're easy. It feels like wearing a t-shirt, sleeves and back. And then you've got that woven front. So once again, taking something that perhaps we would call a classic, like men's shirting, and making it totally unexpected, completely unique and individual. I don't want to sound like a broken record, Tamara, but this is another one of those pieces that is purely boutique quality. You would never expect to find this in a large brick and mortar store.
For sure. And you've got Emily look great. I love that cool girl look that she did with the light on top and dark on bottom. If you want to go for it, please do it. You've got 3 flex of $19.20 on this one. Really great long sleeve mixed media embroidered denim top. And you've got a sale price on this too. Now, I also want to share with you on hsn.com, we had even more because we only have 2 hours with Diane now, but you can just scroll and shop all Diane Gilman, and you can take an extra 25% off of all clearance items from Diane Gilman and DG2 on hsn.com.
Oh, I love that top.
That's the drama. That's the drama that we love. Asymmetrical comes in black, cream, eggplant, navy, or pink frost. And that one is a clearance price of $28.12. And check out all of the clearance on DG2 on hsn.com because we'd love to be able to send that out to you. Okay, let's move on. And this is gonna be another really great price here, a sale price of under $30 for these DG Downtime Slim and Sleek Solution Leggings. And Diane, if there was ever a need for downtime comfort, but still lift me up in terms of my mood, it's right here.
So, and if there was ever a time for that kind of comfort, and at the same time, that comfort waist has an interior to it that molds you, holds your stomach in, lifts you up a little bit in the back. That's why we call it Slim and Sleek. This is a perfect legging. And I, if you held that one up to the top you have on, Tamara, you can see, whoa, suddenly mood totally changed.
Totally works together.
Absolutely.
So I'll share with you.
We put white into every part of the print, so you could be wearing white tennies with it. And honestly, it really does hold your tummy in. This is what we call solution-driven clothing, where we know where your danger spots are, and we're here to help you take care of those and really erase them and make them disappear. So if you've got heavier upper hips or a bigger tummy, that would be me, than you would like, or a little bit of a fallen derriere, this is a fantastic legging, and nobody would ever guess in a million years that you're wearing a fashion legging like this. It's actually doing the double service of almost doing the exercise regime for you.
Oh, I love that. Sign me up. Sign me up. You can see that Sonia's wearing those in the terracotta floral. We also have a black floral and a navy floral, and I'll show you those as well. If you wanted a different print, we also have them in the chambray foulard or the tangerine foulard. We've got them in extra small to 3X, average, petite, and tall. This is that terracotta floral. This is the tangerine foulard, and you can see the print is a lot smaller and very precise, very pretty there. There's that black floral. Here's the navy floral. Oh, I like that one too. And then there is that chambray foulard.
So the foulard is a little bit more on the tailored side, and then the florals are more on the bold side. That comfort waist runs throughout, no matter which pattern you buy. It is also a knit that does not show any cellulite or lumps and bumps. So you've got a cotton-based knit. You see you've got a 6-inch comfort waist that really holds in the belly area and therefore, and the back too, which gives the lift. And so it's doing a double service of allowing you to relax, but also relax in the sense that you don't have to always be worrying about holding your tummy in or not eating that good meal you just made because you've got your shapewear built into your legging. And that is a phenomenal price, honestly.
Under $30, and actually if you use FlexPay, it's under $10 to get these home. And if this is what you're living in, you still, you've got the comfort, of course, but because you have that contoured waistband, and even, this is what we were talking about. Let me show you, let me turn this inside out so you can see the smooth and sleek. So it's holding you in along the entire midsection of your body. And look at how wide that waistband is. So it's gonna feel good whether you have it on for 8 hours or this is what you're wearing all day and all night. You cannot go wrong here. If you want it, I know that our clock is almost gone, but you've got your choice of the florals in terracotta floral, navy floral, or black floral. If you want the foulard, we have it in chambray or in tangerine, in extra small to 3X on those, and petite, average, and tall. And I wanted to show you, Diane, I wanted to talk about the top also that Sonia's wearing, because this one is also DG Downtime. It's the butterfly fleece sweatshirt. And you did it in such a feminine way that than we typically see in sweatshirts. We've got it for you in terracotta. That's the one you see on Sonia. We have purple. This is the navy, and this is tangerine.
And look at this. First of all, the colors are absolutely delicious. I mean, the colors, if you can pick up the apricot and just hold it with the other two pastels.
Yes.
Look at how beautiful these are. Oh, I mean, don't they just make you want to go out to your favorite ice cream store and have sorbets? So that's part of it. The butterfly is a symbol of spring, but also a symbol of hope. And so I think that's very uplifting. I love the way we took a basic sweatshirt body, but gave it a curved hem, gave it a double-tiered sleeve. So once again, you've taken a classic that you've always loved and felt comfortable in, but you've feminized it. You've made it completely unexpected. See, I love just sitting here at home and being able to participate and watch a collection, which I never get the luxury of doing, because I see the theme that runs throughout the season for us. And it's a theme of hopefulness, a theme of uplifting color, a theme of artistic expression in imagery, like the cording that goes into the butterfly. And the sleeves really balance out the rest of the body. So your midriff and your tummy, your whole torso looks elongated and slimmer. And where would you ever find something like this in your own town? You know you wouldn't find it in a department store.
Absolutely not. When you hear sweatshirt, you think of the same hoodie that we've seen for the last 30 years. But these are different. These are more designer. So go for yours. You've got it on 3 flex of $16.53. And I also wanted to remind you of the Dolman Sleeve cutout top that I'm wearing. Has been very, very popular this afternoon. And if you want yours, over 700 of these have been ordered. But if you want yours, please don't wait, because I don't want the color or your size to sell out without you. And you can get a few as long as we have them. And so I do thank you for shopping with us, whether you're calling in or whether you are shopping online. Here are the colors. There's aqua, we've got black, there it is in the coral, which is the one that I'm wearing. We also have olive. Take a look at that red, and we have it in white as well. So enjoy that, and I know you're gonna wear it with all of your DG2 jeans and everything else. Now, April is Customer Appreciation Month here on HSN, and all month long, HSN Cares is giving away $1,000 every day to charities nominated across the country. Today's charity was chosen by Deborah Little. She nominated the Giving Kitchen, which is a resource during times of unanticipated crisis for anyone employed in the Atlanta restaurant community. Deborah is a proud supporter of the Giving Kitchen, and her daughter, who is in training to become an advocate at speaking events and community affairs. She says, when my daughter was diagnosed with cancer last year, she was suddenly unable to work as hardcore treatment became her everyday reality. The Giving Kitchen granted her 3 months worth of rent and utility assistance, allowing her to focus primarily on overcoming her battle and ultimately giving her much needed peace of mind. Thanks to Deborah, the Giving Kitchen will be receiving today's $1,000 from HSN Cares. Visit the HSN Cares page on hsn.com to learn more about all of the charities that have been selected this month.